Locally sourced sustainable meat is oftentimes hard to come by and expensive to access. But what if I told you that's not the case?
First squirrel of the season.
And that there's an abundant and sustainable source of wild game available to you for less than $75.
Really? Chicken.
Curious? I thought so. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm a wildlife ecology professor sharing my journey in wild and whole foods. I found that squirrel is one of the most overlooked wild meats out there, which is odd because squirrel are really abundant and a sustainable source of meat. And because of their wide availability, they're relatively easy to harvest. Harvesting squirrel is a great way to begin your wild food journey. So in today's video, I want to show you the equipment that you'll need to harvest squirrel, how to hunt and butcher these relatives, and then end with preparing a delicious meal that will be satisfying no matter who you are. Let's get started. So a lot of people who hunt small game use a firearm. One of the most popular firearms to use for this is a shotgun. But the drawback to them is that they're loud, and you're not always allowed to use them in certain contexts. So for hunting squirrel, I prefer to use a blowgun. Now, when I tell people that I use a blowgun to hunt small game, a lot of them are like, wait, do you use poison for the darts? And the answer to that question is no. If you go with the blowgun that I'm going to recommend, you don't need poison. The darts themselves are lethal enough. The advantages of using a blowgun is that it's quiet and cheap and really kind of cool. I use the 4-foot cold steel 625 blowgun, and I pair that blowgun with the 625 Whisper razor darts. Now, these darts are heavier and have a larger broadhead than the standard darts for this particular blowgun, but I found that this dart is far more lethal and easier to manage for hunting small game than the other options that are out there. The drawback to using a heavier, larger dart is that you have to get closer to your quarry before you're able to get off a lethal shot. Most of my lethal shots have come from within 12 yards. So the way that I hunt squirrels is a little bit different than if you were using a different dart or a different firearm like a shotgun or a .22 long rifle. Hey folks, I just wanted to take a break and let you know that one of the best ways to get the most out of the content on this channel is to subscribe to my newsletter. Every Sunday, I give you more depth and insight into the topics I cover on Out There JCH, including thoughts and perspectives that I don't really share on this platform. The newsletter is free to sign up, and as an incentive to becoming a subscriber, I'm offering a free wild food resource guide that will help make you a more capable harvester and home cook. Just click the link in the description to sign up. Okay, let's get back to the episode. Harvesting squirrel using a blowgun is most effective if you're shooting from a hidden location. Blowguns are neat and effective tools, but they are also deadly. So it's really important that you take extra care with this tool and check to see whether or not it's legal to own and hunt with a blowgun in your state. Okay, so right now there's a red squirrel and a fox squirrel out, and they're both right over here on this tree. The fox squirrel is up there, and the red squirrel is further down. So I'm just waiting for the fox squirrel to come over to this side. Oh, there's a second one. So they're out and about right now, but they're staying on that side of the yard. So just gonna wait for them to come over to this side of the yard, and then we hunt. Okay. Both of them are on the ground over here. I just need them to come over. Oh, there they go. Chasing. Ooh, goodness, that one's even beefier. Goodness. That is a chunky squirrel. Okay, so right now them being on the playset and close to the silver maple is less than ideal, because what they'd be able to do is just scurry up that silver maple and get away. I'm gonna go for it. My plan here was to chase the squirrels into the silver maple on the other side and shoot from the ground. Never crossed my mind that the squirrel will double back and do that. Escape. Ah, smart squirrel. He's gone. That was interesting. Where's the other squirrel? You thought that first squirrel's escape was impressive. Watch what this one does when I miss. I couldn't have run after that squirrel because I would have tripped over my jaw. What in the hell just happened? Several days later. As time went on, the squirrels began foraging closer and closer to the house. I felt good about the 15-yard shot I was lining up here. But right after I inhaled to blow the dart, another squirrel came within 5 yards. I knew the shot was a good one because the squirrel ran maybe 10 yards and collapsed. Got him. So you can see the blood here. So impact right about here, there, blood, blood, more blood. Just a tremendous amount of blood. And then there on the tree. So in the span of about, I don't know, 7 feet, there's all of this blood, and the squirrel, I think, tried to sort of like hop up onto the tree. I have to check the tape to see exactly how things went, but just this big trail of blood from here to there. And then more on the backside. See, here on the tree, and then more on the rocks. Here, oh my goodness. Boom, boom, boom. And here we go. Here's the squirrel. Goodness, they are big. Big old fox squirrel. Okay, so this is an arrow from a while ago. Oh, we can see the entry. Oof. Right where you want it to be, right in the heart. And through. That did the trick. Okay, so first squirrel of the season. Feels good to have that there. There are other squirrels around, so, but look how pretty. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Really gorgeous color. That is a big ass squirrel. All right. So I got 5 minutes before the cable person comes, so I want to get done this quickly. All right, so the tail method. Get our squirrel here. And here's a female squirrel that we have. Just kind of looking in here, this fur is really thick. Okay, so we've got the anus here, and it looks like the vaginal opening right below that. So I'm going to have to cut through this tail using the tail method. This is going to be a bit of a challenge. We've got a lot of blood coming out here. So, see if my knife is sharp enough. I don't know that it is. Squirrels have notoriously tough skin. So let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. Go through the bone here. Okay, so that's done. That knife is plenty sharp. So we get the step on the tail at the base, and then just a steady pull. Not being able to execute the tail method for skinning the squirrel, something I've done several times before, turned this skinning process into an ordeal. Mostly because I ended up with lots of stray hairs all over the surface of the meat. I'll leave a link in the description for a meat eater video where they do this properly. Those guys suck at talking about race, but they know how to process a harvest. This probably couldn't have been a more perfect shot. I mean, right here underneath the armpit, so I'm guessing that the dart went right through the heart and maybe some lung, and then you can see it exit here and kind of lodge into the opposite. So that would have done it. So I missed the heart, but there's the right atria, there's the right ventricle down here, and so the dart went right into the side. Looks like it went right through the top of the lung and through the aorta. When you remove the guts and the ribs, this is what you end up with. A giant single portion or a perfect portion to share. My favorite part of the squirrel is the centerpiece, the saddle. So I packed up this squirrel, headed down to Florida with a special gift for my friend's 40th birthday.
That's real squirrel you got?
That is real squirrel, Mr. Jackson.
Squirrel from?
I hunted it in my backyard.
You brought it down with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I froze it, vacuum sealed it, froze it, and here we are. Yep, that's a hind limb. This is my favorite. This is my favorite part of the squirrel, the saddle.
What part is the saddle?
The like the loins, like the like this section
Okay.
of it, like all the way around. Minus, yeah. And I'm just gonna bread these and let them rest, and then I saved some bacon grease because I made some bacon earlier this morning. Bacon fried squirrel.
And I moved. Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's gonna be double bread.
yeah, it's gonna be double bread. Yes. I'm telling you.
And he loved it until they told him it was curry goat.
Finished. He completely
He
finished.
Oh,
completely done it. They were like, you know what you were eating.
Oh no! So Great Grandma Hall did that to him with hog brains once.
I believe it.
He was so
I
mad.
believe it. I believe it.
They just ran out of money. No, it don't count. I was caught. We all heard about it. And it was like, yeah, we just Carotene on.
Right, they had those box men. Y'all don't know about those box men, right?
That don't make no sense. Like, a whole grocery store down there. Yeah.
Everybody else gotta share the meats, but
That's the squirrel, right?
squirrel.
I heard it's breaking the bone.
Yeah, I hear the bones breaking too. Yep.
Tastes like chicken.
Really?
Chicken.
Really? You like it?
My friend.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You know, they've been friends for a while. He didn't snap some squirrel in his
Oh,
food.
That's not something you deep fry.
Is that good?
That's all about the batter.
I'm gonna get a picture of you too.
And don't forget it's marinated in that butter.
It's not personal.
That's all it is.
Oh, you upset with your brother for eating squirrel? I guess he said he was already dead and cooked. Mike.
Good.
I'm going to try.
Come on.
Eat your friend.
Oh my goodness, she.
This right
She's
here?
brave.
Let me see. Reggie, I guess she's suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, so you gonna go in.
It's pretty good.
Is it good?
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
I'm sure it's good.
Now go for it.
Tell me. I'm not doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
G. Garlic. What is it?
You like it?
He's like, yeah, I'm grandma's son too.
Well, all this stuff right here, you can dip a stick in there. Is that good? Huh?
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh? If you like chicken, then you'll love squirrel. You see these relatives every day, and maybe you haven't given them much thought as a source of wild game. But hopefully through this video, you're encouraged to think more deeply about that and try them for yourself. Yes, squirrels are rodents, but who said rodents had to taste bad? It takes quite a bit longer to get good with a blowgun than it does with a rifle, a shotgun, or a bow. So put in the work and it'll pay off. Sustainable food is all around us, And it's really amazing how much we don't pay attention to what's available to us. If you're looking for more backyard hunting content, then check out this video on harvesting groundhogs. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on
Really? Chicken.